Hey guys, and welcome back to Off. It's cool again. And I'm back a couple days later. Last session I made on Thursday. It's currently Saturday. We'll see if I'm able to edit this together in one day like I did on Thursday. I want to play through more of the game this time because I actually went back through and played some more of it using another account. Well, not. I didn't go past where we were, but I did do a bit more exploring in like the purple basement area, and I found stuff like jokers and whatnot, and actually a lot more stuff there. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is just eliminate the specters in the barns and go back and explore the mines some more. Yeah, let's play. I like this music. I wanna like take a picture of this or something because on my screen, like the screen I'm playing with, this area is yellow, but on OBS this area comes out as green. It might be an issue with my capture card. Anyway, let's eliminate some more specters. That was easy. No, it said one specter, like it actually wrote out the word one and didn't say like one specters remain in the barn. The cows don't have anything to say. Have a retry button? No. The music for the remake doesn't look like it's on any streaming services, which is unfortunate because I actually really like this song. The lyrics in this part of the song remind me of, I'm in the house like carpet. Like that one from, Anton Blast, not the one from the Toby Fox Blue Sky post. The mysterious glass house. Beach bubbles keep giving me migraines. The barn has been purified. Yes, let's teleport back. There's the Queen's Inspector, I guess. I am really... I guess it... Is that the Queen's Inspector, or is that just the Queen? Can it, you little crap. Okay, more language in this game than I expected. Like, even Deltarune doesn't say the S word. I'm gonna censor that out in post. Yeah, that's a bit unexpected. No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you, better than the Queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it, I didn't ask what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight those ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you, you'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. But please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. If you want to keep your place here, you'd better get the heck out of my way, right this instant. Yeah, this person likes to swear. Oh, hey. Who is that person? You're alive? Yes. And the specters? The barn has been purified. That you must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Deedan. Okay, so it wasn't the queen. He's the queen's inspector. You mean specter? No, the queen wouldn't employ a specter, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the queen. You'd better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So please, return to the smoke mines. Alright. Go back to the mines, please. It doesn't seem like anything more's in the barn. Oh, he's gone. Go back to the mines, please. Oh my goodness, what is that? These guys are tougher than I thought they would be. Yeah, I need to get some HP back. These guys actually take a lot. I need to get back to a save point, because that fight was difficult, actually. I got a silver flash. Silver flesh. It covers a moderate amount of CC. Where's the save point? At 2 luck tickets. And I was looking up stuff relating to this game, and I saw that, like, the original release wasn't in English, and, I mean, I figured because very few of these types of games, other than, like, Undertale and Deltarune, come from English-speaking audiences. Apparently the English translation, like, wasn't, made by the developers. It was originally a fan translation that was then sanctioned as official. And I find that very interesting. A piece of Abaddon's meat has been found. These were the ones that kicked my butt last time. I learned a new skill. Well, the alpha did. The add-on did. It's a special attack inflicting poison. Minimal impact. No special dialogue. It doesn't even say, like, the chest is empty or something. The switch is currently on. The switch is now off. Yeah, where's the save point? I feel like I've been going in the same area for, like, forever now. Okay, so I did enough wandering around that I actually died. Yeah, I'm dead. Purification failed. It says game is over. Save point was back over here. And this was the Joker that I was talking about. Revives one character. Would have been useful to have had earlier. Yeah, I don't think I ever went down that ladder last time I was playing, so, the video. So I'm gonna try that. I explored like a tiny bit of it when I was replaying what I'd played. I decided not to go any further so that I'll save everything for the recording. There's a door, but it seems to be locked from the inside. And that's it. Okay. I'm going back in here just to check to make sure I didn't miss anything. How many credits do I have? 555 credits, probably because of all the attacks and useless battles that I went through. I feel like I've opened that chest like so many times now. Also, what the heck is that? It's January. I mean, right now it's August. Alright, he just looks so nice. He looks like he wants to hug you. He wants to call you honey. He wants to just have a good time with you. Oh hey, my add-on leveled up. And got a new skill. It's the same skill as last time, so I guess after my game over, nothing really counted. Yeah, that's a shame. I'm gonna go back and save real quick. Huh, I went a different way and it's still it still did the weird like zoom in thing with that shape. I got a Taurus orb. Increases one character's max HP by 25. Don't mind if I do. I can now use Furious Home Run. It's a special attack. Alright, so I explored a lot of the mines. It doesn't really look like there's too much going on there. Because if I just go up, it's literally just this and this all over again. I don't know if it's like supposed to be a maze or anything, or maybe just like an area to get you to level up. But I think I'm gonna go try and explore more of the barns area. I'd rather work here than in the smoke mines. At least we get some fresh air. You shouldn't get too attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. Same thing as last time. Go back to the mines, please. Maybe you shouldn't have destroyed the specters in the barn. The inspector seemed upset when he left. What is that noise? Once you extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job, but if I do it well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. They say the metro stations are all named for important people from the past. Okay, that would explain their names like Damien and Elson and stuff. I find it hard to imagine that things haven't always been the way they are now. Same, little buddy. Same. Okay, I'm gonna explore more to the right here. Hopefully it's different from the other section of the mines that I explored, because I don't want to do 8 billion combat encounters again. Finally! Oh my goodness, that only took me like half an hour. Oh wow. Finally. Out of save points now. Yeah, literally half an hour of that. Oh goodness. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Fair. Wherever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? Finally got a good weapon. Alright. Got some good weapons and stuff. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Oh, it feels so good to be done with that. Finally, back to the actual action. I'm gonna have to cut out like half an hour from the video. What? How? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. The lamps don't even work in there. You can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters. What is this place? You are here at the Shakhihata Plastic Administration in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out all these forms. Afterward, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to the couriers. There, they ship the bundles. In exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans, and then there's solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and never stop. But you hunt the specters, really? Yes, I'm purifying this zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that, nobody can remember what floor it's on. My office is in the basement because there wasn't any space on the higher floors, I guess. I guess we'll go to ground floor. Yep, this is an RPG Maker game. Reception. There's 9,999 floors. This music's good. I'm gonna talk to all these guys to see if they say anything different. The Queen's General has an office here. His real home is Alma. I guess that's it for ground floor. I'm gonna check to make sure that there isn't anything more. Despite talking to literally everyone, apparently I missed the fact that all of the ones in the bottom left repeat the same phrase. So I guess I'm gonna input that. We're at the 2,584th floor, the Lost Service. Got an Abaddon and I guess a impure container. Yeah, it had a luck ticket inside. I guess now we have to enter 10258. No one? Yes, no one's at the Postal Service because it's all overrun by ghosts and stuff. That's where they're mailing the ghosts from. Oh, you have a higher pitched dialogue noise. I am the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Oh, you're possessed. Okay. It's a rupture burnt. Maybe it's his suit that has taken control of his brain. Strange. At the 0.5. The 0.5th floor. Something strange is written on this form. Second version, they are 8 and they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spheres. Oh, this is a new one. Can now use save second base. It restores a lot of HP to an ally. Guess I'm locked off. Well, I was gonna save anyway, so might as well do that while I still can. Before I get too, like, wrapped up in everything. We're at the, 10,258.67th floor. Something strange is written on this form. Third version, a single big insect whose mandibles spit meat. Something strange is written on this form. Fourth version, they are 4, each one assigned to an element. They protect their respective crystals. This game has quite the emphasis on elements. Got the 0.75th floor. Something strange is written on this form. Last version, there are but 2 in the secret zone. Access to the secret elevator is, forbidden. Did I say secret? Well, good. I guess I have to say I must pass. I'll check the walkthrough to make sure I'm correct. Really, no, I think that's, impossible unless you have the code. It's 681452. Yeah, the puzzles in this game are very involved, like, much more than other RPGs. Other indie RPGs that I've played. Not what I put. The code, it is exactly correct. How? It did the high-pitched sound effect again. You must not pass. I don't want to die. I think that's the ghost speaking because it's like possessed, but that tripped me out. Like, I thought I was just killing him for a second. I'm going to Alma. It will be nice. Oh, he's just gone. Just disappeared. It's the director's office. Scram, you little people. Yeah. D-Dan likes to use a lot of language. That's not very, it's not very good. I don't appreciate it when it uses language for, like, no reason. I mean, I suppose for this, it's, like, trying to convey his character with, like, how serious he is about his job and, like, how strict he is in the rules that he's set, but, like, does it really have to use that much language? Does it really have to, like, say the S word and call people, that word that you don't see on your screen? Like, come on. Video games. This is my zone. You're not welcome here. Out of my sight, you godforsaken phantoms. You. It's you, the source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who set his sights on my beloved zone. I'm not a ghost. What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my butt? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghosts. And sir, it's not really me. And you're using as much language as Battery used big words. So that's not very good. Be gone. You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? And how dare you think I'd just swallow this crap? Listen good, I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your gosh dang specters with you, or I am going to kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. The tramway will now stop in Alma. Okay, yeah, I don't really like the amount of language that this guy uses. Oh well. I made a censored mod for Deltarune that removes, like, most of the profanity. Might make a censored mod for this game as well, because, like, we don't need all that. Like, we don't need all of that language. Back to the tramway and go to Alma. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real home is Alma. I don't really want to do a confrontation with that guy. I am not allowed to let anyone pass unless they answer some questions. That's correct. Correct. My fingernails are dirty. Man, everyone's getting possessed these days. I'm here to see D-Dan. D-Dan? Yes, of course. You are at the meat fountains of Alma in the center of Zone 1. Here meat flows freely, perpetually filling the immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat, and they would devour each other. Master Dedan has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. Generally, Master Dedan only approves when it's necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? I've come to liberate the world from evil. Oh, really? So yeah, we gotta kill Dedan and then we're good. We've rid the world of evil. Who cares about the spirits once Dedan's gone? The spirits won't be that big of a problem. They're obviously from him. He's obviously projecting. Because it's like, there's no way he would just randomly blame it on us with that exact level of detail and that amount of, profanity if he wasn't just, like, projecting. Well then, can you liberate me? Too many people getting possessed these days. Maybe things will be better now. Guess those are the metal rivers. Bonjour, Kula. In good form? Perhaps you have some credits to spare? 1,500. Thank you, Zachary. Very cool. These blocks prevent access to the center of the fountains. So I guess this is what meat looks like. But let me work. I don't mean to beat you up. You're the one that initiated combat. I was just talking to you casually, my guy. Yet I've never been ill. Well, you were possessed. I guess the ghost just really wanted to work. Pedalo? What is a... Okay, I have to look this up. What is a pedalo? A pedalo, it's British English. It's a human-powered watercraft propelled by the action of pedals turning a paddle wheel. Okay, so it's a boat. I thought it was something to do with transportation based on the way that the dialogue was written. Oh, it's the bird that carries you across a disproportionately small gap. Yay, now I can ride across the meat. Oh boy, I sure hope these won't be relevant later. Get off my meat boat. I want to be burnt. Well, dang. I don't want to be a phantom. What's happening to me? Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it for right now. It's been about an hour 45 minutes for me. There's probably a keypad puzzle. I mean, almost definitely a keypad puzzle that I'll get to start next time. Get to talk to Dedan again. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.